these loose. Got a tight squad, don't get loose. Shoot the shoot and stop and stare. Come on, stop that, no one cares. You the judge. It's over, I'm gonna reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pull it in. They get a dirty ass for yeah. Shit, this is not reality. Yeah, oh shit. Bleed it out, dig it deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, dig it deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, dig it deeper, just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Shut the show, jockey boys, let's stop and go. Shocking, rock, rock and roll. Got me back in and watch it go. I'm on me, I've been cursed. It's rolling in every verse. Can't contain his brand new verse. Can't contain me, knows he works. This hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied. So why try ignoring it? Make it get slow again. Say it prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. See me, I'm nine, a rebel soldier. Man, I'm feeling, you can know that. I was brought up on the top with the hustlers and the thieves and the killers with no soul. On the block, every chick got a whole lot of drugs in it, screaming like a po-po. Yeah, my mama was a legend, but let me tell you the secret about me. I was raised up poor, and they learned about a woman. Who to be from the family, but child, when the biggest on the chorus, if you get it, touching on my ankle, every get chip on my shoulder, about the size of Texas, you can drum a player, say no more. Yeah, I'm a black with the street, baby, the minister society, how the fuck you they know? Don't be so quick to point your finger, but really you know the find me social relation below. I know I told ya, but you just know you can get it, better soldier. I know I told ya, when you believe you can get a better soldier. I know I told ya, when you believe you can get a better soldier. Go ahead and test.
Right.
It's going to be a 5-second delay.
Of course. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Got it. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm going to put it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to here on the campus of Skyline College here in San Bruno, just in the trifecta of the south part of South San Francisco. Brian Professor B. Davis give you City College Rams baseball as they're going to be taking on Skyline for the second game of the three-game series. As we're getting ready for the second game, we're a few minutes away here as the Rams try to bounce back after a tough getting shut out 9-0 yesterday. For the Skyline Trojans, they have averaged have outscored their opponents 59-20 in the last four contests, averaging near close to about 6 runs per game. So we're going to get ready for the national anthem in a few moments' time. And we'll be here, Brian Professor B. Davis here. We're giving you CCCAA Community College Sports. We're here at the Roxy Deli Press Box here in San Bruno. So we're going to give you the starting lineups in just a few minutes. City College Rams will be designated as the home team today. They'll be wearing their white jerseys with their black trim unis this afternoon for this second game of this 3-game series, as they're trying to bounce back after a tough one. They have lost 4 in a row so far, and they're getting ready to take the field in the second game of this series, as we're going to, in a few moments, we're getting ready to play the national anthem. Okay, and we're getting ready to ready for the national anthem. And we're waiting for the umpires to take their talk with the head coaches for Coach Mario Mendoza and for the Rams. It will be Jordan Renteria will be on the mound this afternoon for San Francisco, as they are getting ready and we're getting ready for the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps in honor of our America with the playing of the national anthem. All right, that is the playing of our national anthem, as we're getting ready for in a few minutes, getting ready for City College Rams baseball, as as you're checking in on us on sideline.com, hd.com/ City College Baseball. You can also catch the stream on YouTube. That's for all, in case you missed today's game. You can also watch the replay of this contest. So the Rams are now taking the field, as they're led by their coaching in his 8th season, Mario Mendoza, as City College right now begins the day in the baseball standings in the North Division, the 3C 2A conference in the Coast North Conference Division. They begin with a 2-5 record, and they have lost 4 in a row. They're 8-16 overall. They right now sit in 4th place in the conference, and right now you see it right now. And then the top 3 teams in the conference, Skyline is 7-0. They have won 9 in a row. They're 7-0, 18-8 overall. Chabot sits at 5-2, and they're 2 games out of first place, 8-18 overall. They've won 5 in a row. San Mateo 5-2. They're 15-9. Lost the other day, and then City College sits at 2-5. Lost losers of 4 straight, and then the 2 teams tied for the basement Both Kenyatta and Deanza are both sitting at 1-6. Kenyatta is 1-6, and they're 13-14 overall. Deanza owns are 1-6. They're both tied for last place. They're 5-21 overall, 1-6 in conference play. Here are the starting lineups for the Trojans. Leading off for the Trojans is playing at second base is Reeder. It'll be Reeder playing at second base as we're trying to. Reeder will lead off and play at second base. Bang first, and then bang second is Fairchild. Burgeon at first, then Malira will play in center field. Newen will be doing the catching. Hack will play at third base. Salve will play in left field. Giovanetti will be the designated hitter, batting eighth, and Tapia batting ninth, the right fielder. So we'll give you the Rams defensive alignment in just a moment, and we're underway here. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the first pitch is at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Game time temperature here is 56 degrees. It's game time. And here comes the next pitch, is outside for a ball. It's now evens the count at 1-1. City College Rams are the home team, designated home team. They're going to wear their white jerseys. They're wearing their black trim today. Here comes the next offering. That pitch is outside for a ball. Defensive alignment, David Howard's in there in left field. Junior Madera's in right. And then it's Donovan Williams in right, or Madera's in center. Donovan Williams in right field. Angel Garibay, the third baseman at third. Mark Zhu. And he hits a high fly ball to left field. Howard is near at the warning track. He camps under and makes the catch. Reeder is going for out number one. So Garibay playing at third base. Mark Zhu at the shortstop. George Thompson and at second. Jackson Wood at first base. And then it's Angel Esquivel is behind the dish. And the San Francisco native, Reardon High School graduate, Jordan Renteria is on the mound for San Francisco. So now that will come to the plate is Fairchild will come to the plate. He is batting second. Elijah Fairchild will bat second. And here comes the first pitch, and Fairchild swings, and that one goes foul. Evens the count at 1-1. So then we'll just give you the lineups again. It'll be Ethan Reeder just fly it out. Elijah Fairchild batting second. Gabe Malera will play in center field. Calvin Nguyen will play behind the plate, batting fifth. Then it's Cato Hawk at third base. Sam Salavi at left field. Ben Giovanni, the designated hitter, batting eighth. And then Justin Tapia batting ninth for Skyline. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here comes the pitch. And that's a strike, and it's now evens the count at 2-2. I have a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Two and two. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And swing and a miss. As Fairchild is gone on strikes, and that's 2 men gone. The key for San Francisco today is the pitcher for Renteria. Got to get ahead of the counts and must be aggressive. They got to attack, and can't be giving away free passes. Oh, that's a nice pitch. Breaking ball, strike one. The scheduled hitter is Ethan Bergman. Bergman from Atherton down the way went to Menlo Atherton as Bergen swings, and that one goes foul. Now it's an 0-2 count. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Just getting underway here. The top of the first inning. Gets the set. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he hits a high fly ball to center field, and that is down in for a base hit as the first hit of the ball game, Bergen gets a 2-out hit. And now coming into the scheduled hitter will be Gabe Malera. Gabe Malera is batting for it's the set. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for a strike. I think the key is avoid the walks and make the hitters for the Trojans make them earn their at bats, not giving away no free bases. Been too many walks, especially too many hit batsmen ahead of 0-2, 1-2 count. Going back there to first and diving in there is Berglund as Renteria throwing a strike to Jackson Wood. Last 4 games for the Trojans, they have outscored their opponents 59-20. The pitch is in it for a ball as Escobar throws and rifles over the first base to the first baseman Wood as Bergman gets back in there safely. One ball, 1 strike to count. Gets the set. Going back to first is Bergen. Gets back in there safely. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for a strike. It's now 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to count. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. As low in the dirt, and that's going to be a wild pitch. That's a wild pitch. Wild pitch. Bergman goes to second. We'll be giving you all scores around community college scoreboards, not just around the junior college scoreboard, but NCAA Division I baseball scores, and that pitch is high. Division I and some little bit of Major League Baseball scores as well throughout this contest. Today is also opening day for all around Major League Baseball, including your San Francisco Giants. They're playing the San Diego Padres. That game's in progress right now down in Petco Park in San Diego. Full count to the Merlina. The pitch is way outside, ball 4. So that's a base on balls. That's a base on ball. So Gabe Malera will now reach the first on a walk. So now coming into the plate with 2 outs will be Kevin Nguyen, the catcher. As popped up, the deep right field. That's going in for a base hit as Williams cut that play off. Coming in to score is Bergeron. He'll score all the way from first. And that gives an RBI to Kenyon Nguyen. And then going all the way to third is Malera, and the Spartans lead at 1-0. As he went on that play, taking it as Nguyen going the opposite field for a base hit. That pitch is in there for a strike. Throw the second. Got him. Esquivel tagged out the runner, and it was the second base, and it was the second baseman Thompson put the assist on the tag. So that would be a 2-6 put out, or 2-4 put out, correction, and that's it. So it's no run or one run on a pair of hits, nobody left, and after a half inning, it's the Trojans 1 and the Rams coming up. And then George Thompson will play second base, will bat ninth. So it'll be Williams, Zoe, Wood, Esquivel, Howard, Renteria, Garibay, Madera, and Thompson. So now leading things off for San Francisco will be Donovan Williams will lead things off for the Rams. On the mound will be Charlie Dolman. Will be on the mound for Skyline. A 6'4" right-handed pitcher from not far down the road in Burlingame, went to Burlingame High School in Burlingame, and he is a sophomore. Defensive alignments for Skyline. We'll give you that in just a moment. Here comes the pitch. That's popped up in foul territory. That's Hawk. He has plenty of real estate, and he comes up with the grab. One man gone. Williams is gone for out number 1. One man gone. One man out. Now coming to the plate for the Rams is Mark Zhu. That pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Mark Zhu, the infielder, 6'1" freshman from the city. Pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2. Went to Laurel High School in the city, about 20 minutes south, up north from here, right near, across the way from the SF State College, and right about a block plus from Stonestown. Pitches that in there for a ball, 1-2. We have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Gets the set. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays offside for a ball, and as the catcher, Nguyen, gets some help from the umpire down the line, and Zhu did not go around. Full count, 2-2. Here comes the pitch. And that's a high fly pop-up or a fly ball to center field. Malera camps under. He got plenty of room, and he makes the catch. So it's 2 men gone here in the top of the first or the bottom half of the first inning. Taking a look at our scoreboard right now. Giants playing the Padres right now. It's 2-1 in favor of the Padres. They're down in Petco Park to start the 2024 baseball season. Jackson Wood will come to the plate with 2 outs. Breaking ball. He has hit the corner, strike 1. Jackson Wood, a 5'10" first baseman with the Hillsdale High School, is from San Mateo. Here's the pitch. And Wood did go around, so it's now 0-2 as Dolman has gotten ahead of the hitters. That's going to be the team. If the Rams are going to have a chance to be successful in this game, they're going to have to, the pitchers, their starters have to start going after these hitters. Pitches outside for a ball. That's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Trojans of Skyline are wearing their red alternative uniforms. The pitch. It's a high fly pop-up in foul territory as Hawk runs out of room. They're wearing their throwbacks, and those throwbacks they're wearing is like they almost look like the vintage, old school Cleveland Indians vintage 1975 uniforms. Those uniforms they had back in the mid-70s with the red jerseys, with the lining designed like the old school Cleveland Indians from the Indians team from the mid-70s when Frank Robinson was the manager, and of course Dwayne Kuiper, who was the Giants play-by-play man when he back in his days with the Cleveland Indians, wore those uniforms. Here's the pitch. Hits that one foul. Also, those uniforms were worn by Frank Robinson, Dwayne Kuiper, and also another Hall of Famer great, Dennis Eckersley, who came up with the Cleveland Indians, wore those uniforms in the mid-70s. Even count at 2-2 to Jackson Wood. Here's the pitch. And just missing, trying to bust him inside, and Dolman missed, and it's a full count. Have a full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch. And just outside missing, ball 4. That's a 2-out walk. And now that brings up Miguel Esquives to the plate with 2 men gone. Esquives will come to the plate with 2 men on here. Here comes the pitch. And Esquives hits a ground ball. Great play by Fairchild. Will he get the tag? And they got him. Great play by the shortstop Fairchild. He throws the first. Bergen was able to put out the tag to get Esquives. And that's it for San Francisco. So, no runs, no hits. 1 runner left for San Francisco after a full inning. It's the Trojans of Skyline 1 and the City College Rams nothing. So we now go to the second inning, and the leadoff scheduled hitter for Skyline is Cato Hawk. Is the scheduled hitter. Swings at that first pitch and goes foul, strike one. He will, and Renteria throws a pitch outside for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. We'll be giving you some out-of-town scoreboards. We'll first, of course, check in of the CCC AA scoreboard. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is outside for a ball. Now it's just a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Two and one to count. Here's the pitch. That pitch is down in the dirt now. It's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And it's a ball 4, as the scheduled leadoff hitter, as Keto Hawk is reaching base on a base on balls. That's what we've been talking about. One of the keys of today's game is those base on balls, like the good legendary baseball legend for the St. Louis Cardinals, Ducky Medwick. All those bases on balls. Sam Salvi to the plate. The pitch is in there for a ball, 1-0. Key for the Rams, if they're going to have a chance to be in this contest, pitchers have to start throwing strikes. Can't be nibbling. When you get ahead, you got to try to attack and make the hitters earn their base. And that's a good pitch right there for a strike. Another thing for the Rams was positive. Despite getting shut out on Tuesday, they played a very clean defense. So, they didn't make no errors, and that's an improvement, that they have to do it more consistently if this Rams team going to be successful going the rest of the way. 1-ball, 1-strike. We'll give you an update on the community college athletic scoreboard when we have a chance. Rams are in double play debt. The set. Here comes the pitch. And on a 1-1 count, that's a hit batsman. Hit by pitch right there. So Mario Mendoza is going to come out there on the mound. While we're doing that, we're going to give you a scoreboard update around the college baseball scoreboard, CCCAA Sports scoreboard update. As we're in the top of the first inning, Deanza and Chabot is no score. Both of those two teams have struggled. And then it was Hartnell and Cabrillo. They're playing over at Lenny College in Oakland. There's no score there. Kenyatta playing San Mateo this afternoon. Who won that game the other day? Kenyatta came back? Kenyatta with a come-from-behind win against San Mateo on Tuesday. They're just getting away over in San Mateo. And then it's and then it's Skiskas and Butte College playing in about a few minutes. West Valley playing Monterey Peninsula down in Monterey. And throwing back over there as Renteria throws to Thompson. Scheduled hitter is Ben Giovannitti. Giovannitti, a 6-foot sophomore from Woodside High School in Redwood City. Here's the pitch. Missing too high for ball 1-0. Giovanni went to Redwood High, or went to Woodside High School in Redwood City. Woodside High School is the home of Woodside High graduate, former New England Patriot and Super Bowl champion Julian Edelman. A former Super Bowl champion. Pitches high out there for a ball. It's 2-0. Also, Julian Edmond, his graduate or his high school classmate, was also by the of NFL all-time Hall of Fame receiver Jerry Rice's daughter, Jacqueline Rice, went to that high school in Redwood City. Have a 2-0 count. And time's been called. And it's a pitch clock violation, so it's going to be a automatic ball. That's 3-0. Kind of like in vice versa, it's kind of a delay of game, and it's going to cost them a ball. So now, Renteria now must throw a strike. Everybody is getting stricter of the pitch clock now. Or correction, there's a 2-1, and that is a strike. So now it's a 2-2 count. It was originally it was a 2-ball, 1-strike count, not 3-1. So Renteria coming back and throwing a strike there. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. Or correct, okay, it's ball 4. It was 3-1, so not a good start in this frame. As Giovanni, the Redwood City native, reaches on base with a walk. And that's, the key of the game. Try to limit your mistakes. Now at the plate is Justin Tapa. He hits a high fly ball to center, and that's calling him in for a base hit. Coming in around third and scoring on the play is that coming in to score is K.O. Hawk. That's an RBI single for Justin Tapia, I should say. That's an RBI. Hawk goes all the way around and score. Give an RBI to Tapia. It's now a 2-0 game. RBI for Justin Tapia. Also local Sacred Heart graduate in the city. As Salvi goes all the way on there, goes to third. Here's the pitch is a ball, evens the count at 1-1. Giovannetti goes to second. Two-0 pitch coming outside for a ball. It's now 2-1. There's 2 balls and 1 strike to count. We have a 2-ball, 1 strike count. Here comes the pitch. That's high. Now it's a 3-1 count. Three balls and 1 strike. 2-0 lead. The Trojans have a pair on base. A base hit could add to the 2-run lead. There's a fly ball right field. Williams is going back, and he runs out of in foul territory. He runs out of real estate. Now we got a full count, 3-2. In case you want to know that City is the designated home team today. They're wearing their white jerseys, and they're wearing their white jerseys, wearing their SF white, full white. They're wearing black caps and black trim today. Full count, 3-2. Here comes the pitch. That's low in the dirt. It's ball 4. Now the bags are that means they're coming in to score a salvi. Had the bases were loaded. Giovanetti will go to third. And Fairchild is the scheduled hitter. Ethan Reeder will go to first on the walk. Escovez is, or I say Murray Mendoza is out there. And it looks like Mario Mendoza is going out there to the bullpen. So that's it for the right-hander for Renteria. And we got the bases loaded with nobody out. As we got Reeder at first. And then we have Tapia at second. And then Giovannitti is at third. And they scored on that RBI walk. Reeder gets credit for a walk. And now coming in for San Francisco is Angel Acosta will come in and pitch for San Francisco. So he comes in. So Acosta will come in for San Francisco. First inning. So now coming to the plate now with one out, or I should say, Here's the pitch. And there for a strike. Coming into the game now is Angel Acosta facing Elijah Fairchild. 0 for 1 struck out first time up. The Trojans have the bags juiced with 1 out. They're looking for a big inning. Rams trying to get out of the jam. Low in for a dirt. Scooped up by the catcher. Escobar is evens the count at 1-1. Got a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. As Fairchild swings and that one goes foul. Reader at third. Tapia at second. Giovanetti at third. And Tapia's second correction in it. Reader's at first. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to first. What throws over the Escobar? So out there, throw the first. That's a double play. That will be a 1, 2, 3 double play. First base. That's a 1. Actually, it's a 3, 2, 3 double play. Correction. 3, 2, 3 double play. They able to get the lead runner, Giovanetti, at the plate. A 3-2 put out. Fairchild's gone. 2 men gone. That was huge. So now, Tapia is retired, or Giovanetti's tired. Tapia will now go to third, and then Reader will advance to second. Ground up the middle through for a base hit. Coming in to score is Tapia. Coming right behind him is Reader. That is a 2-1 base hit. A 2-run single for the center for Bergeron. He will be credited for a pair of RBIs, and it's now a 5-0 lead for Skyline. So Ethan Bergeron gets a 2-run single, and he gets a pair of RBIs. 5-0 in favor of Skyline. Fast as the Rams get a desperate needed double play with 2 outs, the Trojans respond, and it's a ground ball to the second baseman. Oh, Thompson misses it! And no, everybody is safe. So the inning continues. So now Virgin is at second, and Millar will go to first, and that's going to be an error charged to Thompson. He'll be charged with an error. Boy, those errors, the error is huge. That should have been routine. Got to end the inning right there. Renteria is still responsible for, and the pitch is way into the backstop, and the runners will move up 90 feet. So now Bergen moves to second, and then it was Millar will now move to second. Second and third, 2 outs. Right back to Acosta. He has all night till the cows come home. He'll flip it over the wood. In the side is retired. So Nunez is out of there. It's a 1-3 pickup on the play, but not before the Trojans. They end up scoring 4 runs. 4 runs on. They get 4 runs, and they get it on. They get 4 runs on a hit. They leave a pair. So we now go to the bottom of the second inning, and David Howard will lead things off for San Francisco. It will be Howard, Renteria, and Garibay. Pitch is in the side corner for a called strike one, 0-1. Garibay right now is the or I should say Howard swings and misses, strike 2. It's an 0-2 to Howard. That's a no ball, 2 strikes to count. Howard swings and fouls it back. Howard, a 6'5" sophomore from Newark High School from the East Bay, out there near Hayward, near Fremont, from Newark. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Fastball as Howard connects on it and goes foul. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. Way outside for a ball. It's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Howard swings and that one goes foul. Howard's a sophomore with the Newark. From Newark, California, out there in the East Bay, out there near past Hayward, near past, right near Fremont. Having 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Here comes the pitch. Howard hits a fly ball down the left field line and popping out and goes out of play, runs out of real estate. Count remains 1-2. It's the set. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and it was a down and breaking pitch, down and low. And Howard is going on strikes, 1-man gone. Charlie Dolman's first strikeout of the contest. Now that brings up the high school graduate for Reardon High School, Jordan Renteria. Swing and miss, strike 1. Renteria, the 6'4" sophomore from Reardon High School. 0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and as a tailing fastball upstairs, and as Renteria chases it and could not connect, it's now 0-2. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. And it's a strike 3 call. That was kind of a breaking slider, hard slider. And for Dolman, that's strikeout number 2. Second strikeout of the contest. 2 men gone. Two men gone here. And a ground ball to the third baseman. That is Hawk. Throws the first in time. Throws it over the Bergman. That's it. That's a quick 1-2-3 for San Francisco. No runs, no hits, nobody left. After 2 full complete here at Skyline, it's the Trojans of Skyline 5 and San Francisco nothing. Here we go. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Scheduled hitters for Skyline is going to be Hawk, Silva, Salva, and G. Vaniti. The scheduled hitters for Skyline. Pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-1. So now for Acosta, this is his first full inning of work. As he came into the bullpen, we'll give you Renteria's final numbers as we close the book on him. There's the pitch. At inning of the third inning, he gave up. He ended up giving up 4 earned runs, and he gave up on 4 hits. That pitch is outside, and he ended up walking 4 batters and only had 1 strikeout. And we talked about before as this telecast or broadcast on this broadcast day begin, and that's another walk as leading off that inning is Cato Hawk gets on base. That's a leadoff walk, so another base on ball. Too many walks is the problem for this ball club. For the Rams, you got to be more attacking the strike zone. Got to be more, the pitch is low for a ball. It throws as not in time as Escobar was not able to get that one in time. And so now Hawk got himself a stolen base. So the continuing thing for the Trojans are being very aggressive on the base pads. Here comes the pitch, and that pitch is high for a ball. It's now 2-0. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. That's in and out of the glove by Esquivel. It's now 2-1. Two balls and one strike to count. 2-1 to count. Here comes the pitch. And it's a grounder right to Thompson. Thompson makes a 360 spin move, and they gun out the runner for the Trojans, and Salvi is retired. One man gone. Great sensational play by George Thompson, and he did a 360 pivot to throw over to Jackson Wood, and Salvi is retired for out number 1. Now going over to third base is Hawk. One man gone. That pitch is in there for strike 1 to the high school graduate Ben Giovannetti, the Woodside High School graduate from Redwood City. Strike 1. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball to shortstop Zoo. That will get the run home. Throws over the wood. And Giovannetti is gone. Coming in to score is Hawk, and you could give him an RBI on that. That will be an RBI, his second in the game, and it's 5-0, or as I say, 6-0. Woo! Look out! They've increased their lead to 6-0. Here comes the pitch. And it's outside corner for 2-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Justin Tapia, the Sacred Heart graduate from San Francisco, is at the plate. Pitch is in there for a strike. Tapia, his first time up, got himself a RBI single. 6 runs, 4 hits for Skyline. No runs, no hits, 1 error for San Francisco. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball way too high. It's now 3-2. Out of town scoreboard, the Giants and Padres. The Padres have scored 4 times in the 7th. They now have a 6-3 lead over the Giants. Bob Melvin's first game as Giants manager. Strike 3 called as Tapia is gone on strikes. First strikeout for Angel Acosta. That's it. No runs or no hits. No bite or 1 run on they get 1 run on a hit, and they leave 1 runner left on base. And after 2.5, it's all Skyline. They lead it 6-0 over San Francisco.
Better fucking check the camera. Whoa. Whoa. Fucking Gyros are losing now, bro. We're getting dicked on. Pause. Whatever. When you might have to use it. But
Michael Jackson. He was. You got it? Yeah. Worst case, probably. I'm just gonna do it when the movie hits. You're supposed to be going. Yeah, I'm going when we're hitting. Yeah. Okay.
And we're back here in the bottom of the third. Brian Davis here on the campus of Skyline. And it's a commanding 6-0 lead. Skyline leads your San Francisco City College Rams here in the bottom of the third. And scheduled hitters for San Francisco, it is for the Rams, that will be Madura, Thompson, and Williams. As Madura is gone on strikes, one man gone. That's strikeout number 3 for Charlie Dolman. That will bring up George Thompson to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Thompson swings, and that one goes foul. It's strike 1, 0-1. And he swings at an off-speed slider pitch. And now it's 0-2. Have a no ball, 2 strike count. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And it's a liner. Great diving play by Fairchild, coming up with the grab and snatching a base hit away from George Thompson. That's 2 men gone here in the last of the third inning, as he snatched a base hit from George Thompson. So that brings up Donovan Williams to the plate. With 2 outs. Now, and the pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 the count. We'll give you our out-of-town scoreboard in just a few moments. The pitch. Fly ball to deep right field. This one's going way back, and it's off the wall. And they're going to hold Donovan Williams to a very long single. And we'll see, as Donovan Williams came about this close of giving it a home run. Rams have been shut out so far in the last 12 innings going back to Tuesday's game. Hit number 1 for San Francisco, as Mark Zhu, the Lowell graduate from San Francisco, swings and misses, strike 1. So set, here comes the pitch. Hits a high fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Tapia. And at the wall, it is good. A touchable home run for Mark Zhu. A 2-run home run from the former Lowell High School graduate from San Francisco. And that put the Rams on the board, as Zhu took that pitch to the opposite field, to right field. A 2-run home run for the Lowell High School graduate, Mark Zhu. And that put the Rams on the board. It's now 6-2 in favor of Skyline. Give a pair of RBIs to Mark Zhu. That pitch is a strike, and it's now to Jackson Wood to the plate as Mark Zoo gets congratulated by his teammates in the dugout, snapping that streak. And by the way, the Professor B's fun fact of the day, that's only the Rams only their second home run of this season. First in conference play as Wood hits a ground ball to the second baseman Reader. He will throw the first in time. In time for the out 4-3 is the put out. Wood is gone. And that's it. 2 runs on a pair of hits. The Rams leave none left after 3 complete. It's now 6-2 Skyline over San Francisco. Here at the Sunbelt Rentals press box here in San Bruno, Brian Professor B. Davis here. It's now, in case you're just tuning in, Rams got on the board on a 2-run home run by the local guy, Lowell High School graduate, former Lowell Cardinal, Mark Zoo. It's now 6-2 in favor of Skyline. Just a reminder that City College Rams baseball is presented by Roxy Market and Deli. Roxy Food Center. Leading it off is Ethan Reader facing Angel Acosta. Here's the next pitch. That's low in the dirt for a ball. Acosta coming in for his second inning of work. 1-2 to count. Here comes the pitch as Reader swings at that one, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the stretch. Here comes the pitch on the way. It's low in the dirt for a ball. Now evens the count at 2-2. With 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called as Ethan Rear is punched out on strikes. 1 man gone here. As we begin the top half of inning number 4. So that would be strikeout number 2 for Tapia. That pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. It pitches out for even to count 1-1. I say Acosta, I should say. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strike. The pitch in as Fairchild swings at that one and goes foul. Fairchild is 0 for 2. He is grounded his last time up, grounded into a 3-2-3 double play and got a strikeout. He struck out, I should say. 0 for 2. Acosta throws and swings and misses as Fairchild's going on strikes. So now Fairchild's 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts, struck out twice, and he hit into a double play. 2 men gone. Now comes up, it will be Ethan Bergen will come to the plate. Bergen so far is, and he swings at that first pitch and it goes foul. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And Berkman fouls one off. It's a no ball, 2 strike count. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And strike 3 called as he dropped in that corner pitch down on the knees as or I should say, Berkman is going on strikes. That's 3 strikeouts for Acosta. That's his 4th since coming into this contest, and the inning is over. That's a perfect, clean inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Trojans. And after 3.5, the Rams got some work to do as they trail 6-2.
He doesn't get hit in the head. Next thing. Him put a single off the wall.
He didn't hit it out.
Hit it off the wall. And he's running around second with fire shorts. I mean, he was just.
So we now go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. It's for San Francisco. It'll be Angel Esquives, Howard, and Renteria. The heart of the lineup, 4-5-6-0, and that's strike 0-2. Esquives so far has grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's low in the dirt for a ball. Talking with Esquives, the catcher, Miguel Esquives, before the game, talking about the art of catching. And swings and misses as Esquives is going on strikes, 1 man gone. That's strikeout number 4 for Charlie Dolman for Skyline. City College Rams baseball is presented by Roxy Food Center. Here at Roxy Food Center in San Francisco, we serve the daily cuisine such as the sandwiches, such as the Italian salami barbecue beef sandwiches, the Roxy Special Sandwich, fresh baked cinnamon rolls with breakfast croissant, and so much more. We're located east of at 280 near Balboa Park. located at 1901 San Jose Avenue. That's right across the street from Balboa Park in the city of San Francisco. It is about a block and a half or a half block near the campus of City College of San Francisco. They're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can check them out at the website at roxyfoodcenter.com. Howard with a 1-2 count, now evens 2-2. Howard struck out his first time up. By the way, that's only for the Rams, only their second home run of the year as a team. Fewest home runs by any team in the conference. Howard swings and misses, and it's strike 3. That's strikeout number 5 for Charlie Dolan. So again, if you ever check out Roxy Food Center, one of the best sandwiches, you can order online as well. Proud sponsor for City College Athletics all these years, as Jordan Renteria at the plate struck out his first time up for the Reardon High School graduate. It's 0-1. This is the set. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got them on the knees. That's strike 2. I think in Division I college baseball, that would be a borderline pitch. Could go either way. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2. And it's a ground ball chopper that hits foul. We have an 0-2 count. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Fairchild takes his time, throws over to the first baseman, Bergen, and that's it. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for San Francisco. As after 4 full complete here on the campus of Skyline, it's all the Trojans. They lead 6-2.
My controller's a laptop. That's not loud. And it's sorry, bro.
Got one more pitch, so okay. So we now go to the top of the 5th inning, and Skyline will be coming up in this top frame. It will be scheduled hitters now will be Malera, Hawk, and Salvi, I should say. Acosta's back in the second full inning of work. That pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Doing a lot of deep in sinkers in here, 1-0. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike, and it's now evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Oh, outside corner, strike 2. Acosta's coming in there attacking. It's now 1-2. Gets the signs from the next pitch. And he hits a fly ball to deep left field. Howard camps under there and makes a catch. 1 man gone here in the start the top of the 5th inning as Malera is retired for out number 1. And it hits a ground ball to the shortstop. Zoo throws the wood, and that runner is gone for out number 2. 6-3 put out. 2 men gone. Nguyen's gone for out number 2. That brings up K2 Hawk to the plate. K2 Hawk at the plate. Hawk so far has walked twice. He has scored twice, and he has stolen a bag. That pitch is in there for a strike. Now it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss as Hawk is going on strikes. That is strikeout number 5, or 6, I should say. That's 6 strikeouts, and he has now end up having 5 in the first 2 full innings, 6 since he's came out of the bullpen. That's it for the Trojans. So now he is now retired. So far up to this point, he has now retired. Acosta has now retired 7 straight hitters. 7 straight and 6 straight in 2 full innings, 7 in a row. And he so far has 6 strikeouts, no runs, no hits, nobody left for the Trojans. And after 4 or 5.5, the Rams trailed the Trojans of Skyline 6-2.
I'm totally lost track of time. But I still have umpiring at 5.
So we now go to the last of the 5th inning. It will be Garibay, Madura, and Thompson will schedule hitters for San Francisco. So now and Garibay hits a ground ball to the shortstop Fairchild, as coming up with scoop is Ethan Bergman for the putout. 1 man gone. So Garibay is retired. 1 man gone. He's now 0-2. I'll bring up Junior Madura to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in there for a called strike 1, 0-1. No balls in 1 strike. It's the set. Here comes the 0-1 pitch as Madura swings, and that one goes foul, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2. Now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Madura comes in there, the pitch. And that is strike 3 as Junior Madura is going on strikes. There's 2 men gone. That's 6 strikeouts now for Charlie Dorman. That pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 to George Thompson. Thompson lined out in his first time up. He's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2. It's the set. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss is a hard slider. It's now 1-2. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And it's the set. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Woo, look out. That pitch is for a ball. That's now evens the count at 2-2. Here comes the pitch. And it's outside now. It's a full count. It's a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's the set. It swings and that one goes foul. Full count, 3-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gets the set. Here's the 3-2. As Thompson hits a fly ball deep down the right field line, and that is a foul ball. As the right fielder, Tapia, was going out for trying to get that ball, Thompson took one the opposite field, just going foul. Check out our D1 baseball scoreboard in just a moment. We're going to check a look at what's going on in the CCCAA scoreboard. In just a moment. Full count to Thompson. On deck is Donovan Williams. 3-2 pitch. And it's a ball 4. So Thompson will reach base with 2 outs. And I'll bring up Donovan Williams. He's 1 for 2. Check a look around the community college scoreboard update around the 3C 2A league. Right now, it's Rio Hondo lead Oxnard 7-1. They're at the bottom of the 6th inning down in Oxnard, California, in Southern California. Butte leads, so that's the final score of game 1. They beat Skiskus, and the ball is a wild throw. Throws to second. A wild pitch, and we'll see what will score that is a pass ball? Huh? That will be scored as a wild pitch, and now Thompson will go to second, keeping score as a wild pitch. Thank you. And it's a strike, and it's now 1-2. LA Mission beat Taft 8-3. Those are some final scores, and Williams pops it up. Foul territory. The catcher, Nguyen, has plenty of room of real estate right near the Rams dugout, and he comes up with a grab. So, that's it for San Francisco. They get no runs on no hits. 1 runner left for the Rams. And after 5.5 complete here at Skyline, Skyline Rams lead your Rams 6-2.
Benny Robinson.
Huh?
Benny Robinson. Right field.
You watching golf, bro?
Right at that. See that street light in right center? What is it? Almost Masters season. The Giants game over?
Fucking lost. Come on, bro.
The Dodgers game.
So we now go to the last of the sixth inning, or top of the sixth, I should say, after 5 complete. I keep forgetting the Rams are the home team. So it's a little bit odd because a lot of you don't know that City College Rams do not have a full home site. Their regular home is at Fairmont Park, not far from here, but they're not going to be playing there again for the rest of the year. A lot of uncertainty where their permanent home site's going to be because they don't have a full field. They don't play at Balboa Park in the city. So this is a little different. Hits a ground ball to the shortstop, Zoo. Zoo comes up with the grab and a great throw by the Lowell graduate. Another sensational play by Mark Zoo as he throws out the runner and one man gone for Skyline. That's one man gone. Mark Zoo out there playing like some great gold gloves at shortstop. That's a 6-3 put out. One man gone here in the top of the sixth. Here comes the pitch. That's low in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Six-three put out. You're keeping score. Giovanetti, the Woodside High School graduate of Redwood City, has an RBI single. He has walked, and he has scored a run, and he has an RBI. He's Giovanetti homered in the 9-0 win on Tuesday. Have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Here comes the set. Here comes the pitch. And a chopper right back to Acosta. He has all night till the cows come home. He'll throw the wood, and Giovanetti is retired. 2 men gone. 1-3 is the put out. Acosta's pitching very well coming out of the bullpen, relieving from Renteria. This is his third full inning of work. And that pitch is in there for a strike. As Acosta, as Tapia whips one to deep right field, and that one goes foul. Now the count's 1-2. Thing I like about Acosta, he is going after the hitters, not fooling around. As Acosta, here comes the pitch, is way high for a ball, 1-2. His delivery is almost similar, like a little bit like Tim Lincecum, a little more similar, like his frame, like Earl Hershiser in his prime. Now it's a full count, 3-2. Angel Acosta has retired the last 9 Trojans. Now he's a strike away from making it 10 in a row. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck it out. That is now 10 straight Trojans retired. As for Acosta, that is strikeout number 7. And the inning is over. That's no runs, no hits, nobody left for the Trojans. And after 5.5 complete here, it's now 6-2. The Rams still trail the Trojans at Skyline.
Is that game over? Giants and Padres? What, 6-3?
No, 6-4.
6-4? All right. I'll put them out of town scoreboard next.
God. It is. Well, 2 feet of fucking run. 2 feet of run, bro.
See Bobby Miller?
Yeah. In LA?
Yeah. 22 inches, 98 miles an hour. 22-inch sinker. Yeah, go play the show, Bubba. Liar.
Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot, really. And that's the first out.
So we now go to the bottom half of the 6th inning as the Rams are scheduled to hit in this frame, and it was Garby hitting a ground ball to the shortstop, and he's retired, 1 man gone. 6-3 is the put out. Zoo. 6-3 put out. So Jackson Wood hits a ground ball. Great play by Fairchild, and he guns out Wood, 2 man gone. Back-to-back plays for the shortstop for Fairchild, 2 man gone. Now both pitchers are now just dealing and just going after the hitters. 2 man gone. That would bring up Miguel Esquivel to the plate with 2 men gone. Here comes the pitch. Hits the corner, strike 1. On our scoreboard update, Deanza and Chabot are both dead even. They're in the top of the 6th inning at 3-3 over in Chabot and Hayward. Pitch is outside for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for a strike, and it's now 1-2. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Santa Rosa leads Cosumnes River 4-1. Here comes the 1-2. And the catcher, Newen, is in that yoga crouch. I mean, I can't do that no more. I wish I can. I used to be a catcher in high school, but I can't do that no more. Here comes the pitch. Oh, just missing. And as Esquives is still alive, Esquives has grounded out, struck out, has grounded out. He's 0 for 2. On deck is David Howard. Full count, 3-2. Doman throws. Here's the pitch. And it's a ground ball. Great play by Fairchild. He throws over to Bergen, and Esquives is retired. That is a hat trick. 3 putouts by the shortstop, Fairchild, and that's it. No runs, no hits, nobody left for San Francisco. And after 6 complete here on the campus of Skyline, it is 6-2 Skyline over San Francisco as we head to the 7th inning.
Used to be a catcher back in my day.
Yes, sir. Get the hell out of here, bro. Go play some more MLB. Go play MLB the show at home.
No, we are doing the same thing as you, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm doing this
The way this dude was playing.
If you were you do the same thing we are doing the same thing.
Oh, we're
We're watching the game.
I just watched it. Where is it? You just control it?
No, if you did, I would.
Is this still up there?
Yeah, it's still up there. I went to my game. I'm like, you gonna get your notebook? He said, I don't need it anymore. He just doesn't want it.
Bro, Chabot and fucking Hanson go down.
They drop one? They drop one at the answer?
Jeez. How'd you bless him, too?
So we now go to the 7th inning, and scheduled hitter will be Ethan Reeder for Skyline. It will be Reeder. It will be, and the pitch is a strike 0-1. It will be Reeder, 1, 2, 3, Fairchild, and Bergman. As Angel Acosta now begins his 4th full inning of work. Here comes the pitch. It's way outside for a ball. He's now retired the last 9 consecutive Trojans. Here comes the pitch. And it's a liner caught by Zoo. Zoo with a sensational play. Purse snatching, taking a base hit away from Ethan Reeder. 1 man gone. On a great line drive as Zoo were able to camp and jump off the ladder to grab it. 1 man gone. Here in the 7th inning for Skyline. So 1 man gone, and that brings up for them will be Elijah Fairchild to the plate. Here's the pitch. And it's high out there for a ball, 1-0. Checking out some of the scores around the conference games. Bottom of the 2nd inning, West Valley leads Monterey Peninsula 6-0. And then Modesto leads Sierra 5-0. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for a strike. LA Valley leads LA Pierce 15-2, top of the 6th inning. Cyril Koza, and that is a walk. So now after retiring the last 10 Trojans, Fairchild reaches base with a walk. Prior to that, Acosta, since coming in, had retired 9 in a row. Now that coming up to the plate will be Ethan Burgeon to the plate. Here's the pitch. And that is low in the dirt for a ball. That will be scored as a wild pitch. That's a wild pitch. Fairchild will now go to second. The pitch is in there for a ball. It's now 2-0. Napa Valley leads Marin 8-0. They're top of the 6th inning. That game have been switched from to the College of Marin due to poor field conditions at Napa Valley. Napa Valley is designated as the home team. Burgeon rips a fly ball to deep left field for a base hit going all the way around. Coming in to score is Fairchild. He'll come in standing up with no contest. An RBI double for Burgeon. And it's now a 7-2 game. That is the first hit and first run for Skyline since the 3rd inning. Now coming to the plate will be the center fielder, Gabe Malera. Going back to second is Burgeon. He gets back in there. Back-to-back hits. This is after Acosta retired the last 9 Trojan hitters. Here's the pitch. And that's another wild pitch. And Bergen is going in to third on a wild pitch. It's a 1-0 count. Other scores right now in the 4th inning, Laney leads Los Maduras across the bay over in Oakland at Laney College in Oakland by a score of 2-0. That pitch outside for a ball. San Mateo all over Canada College, who came from behind to beat San Mateo on Tuesday. San Mateo bouncing back. They're ahead 12-1 in the 4th inning over at the College of San Mateo. Here's the pitch. And he hits that one foul. It's now 2-1. It's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's now evens the count at 2-2. Riverside leads Santa Barbara 1-0. Mount San Antonio and Citrus are tied 4-4. And West LA leads Compton 3-0. And it's a strike 3 call. That's now strikeout number 7. Millar's gone on strikes, 2-man gone. That will bring up Kayhan Nguyen to the plate. And Nguyen has popped up. In second baseman is Thompson. Comes up with it, and he makes the catch. That's it for the Trojans. So, they'll get 1 run on 1 hit, and they leave 1 runner left on base after 6.5. It is 7th inning stretch time here at Skyline College here in San Bruno, with the Rams trailing the Skyline Trojans 7-2. So we go to the last of the seventh inning. The scheduled hitters for San Francisco will be Howard, Renteria, and Garrity. Scheduled hitters for San Francisco, we go to the last of the seventh inning. Brian Professor B. Davis with you live, streaming this game on SidelineHD.com/City College Baseball via YouTube. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. For David Howard, he is 0 for 2. He has 3 strikeouts in the game. 0 for 2 this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Howard swings and misses, is now 0-2. Taking a look at some of the out-of-town scoreboards around Bay Area college baseball action as Howard whips a ground ball to the first baseman as the first baseman Bergman throws the flip to the pitcher Dolman, and Howard is retired, 1 man gone. 1-3 is the score. Out-of-town scoreboard right now, Santa Clara in Division I baseball of the West Coast Conference. The defending West Coast Conference champion Broncos beginning their first step of defending their conference as Renteria swings, and that one goes foul, strike 1. They lead the San Francisco Giants 5-0 in the bottom of the 8th inning on the hilltop in San Francisco. And then top of the 4th inning, and then other scores, and then right now Gonzaga leads St. Mary's 4-0. They're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. I believe they're playing a doubleheader today because of the potential rain's going to hit the Bay Area either tomorrow, Friday, to at least Saturday and Sunday. They're in the top of the 4th inning right now. Out in bottom of the 5th, it's 4-0 in favor of Gonzaga. For Renteria, he has grounded out, struck out. He's 0 for 2. 4-0 right now. They're leading Moraga. They're playing out at the new Ronald Gallagher Stadium in Moraga. Renteria hits a fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Tapia, and he comes up with the grab. The push snatch, extra bases for Jordan Renteria. 2 men gone. As that little guy from Sacred Heart Cathedral, coming with his quick speed, he comes up there with a sensational catch to take away extra bases from Jordan Renteria. 2 men gone. Sorry about that. Boy, that guy got some speed out there. And that pitch is high for a ball. 1-0. So now coming to the plate is Angel Garrity. Garrity swings and misses. It's 1-1. So they're in the 5th inning right now. 4-0 Gonzaga leading. Other action around West Coast Conference baseball tonight. San Diego, or Pacific, is hosting San Diego up in Stockton. Pepperdine and Loyola Marymount will play later on this evening. They will play over at Page Stadium in Los Angeles, at crosstown rival against Pepperdine. Long-time rivalry in the West Coast Conference. Santa Clara trails or leads San Francisco 5-0. Santa Clara has won 5 of their last 6 versus San Francisco. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and Garrity is gone on strikes. That ends the inning for San Francisco. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Rams. After 7 complete, it is Skyline leading it 7-2. You're watching City College Rams baseball on Sideline HD/City College Baseball via YouTube. I will not call him little guy ever again.
Oh, you're good.
He got some speed, though. He got better speed than me.
We thought it was funny.
Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. I shouldn't be doing that. I just dropping the motor. My bad.
No, you're good.
I shouldn't be doing that. That's only I'm owning up to it.
He's like the little man in right field. Because if he started laughing, he thought we were beefing.
Instead of laughing.
Yeah, me and Spurge were laughing. It was funny. Because he's a little man. You're sorry.
I said you like.
You're on you. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no. Turn off now.
So we now go to the top of the 8th inning as scheduled hitter for it's Kato Hawk gets hit, so he will go to first on a hit by pitch. Lead it off in the top of the 8th inning. We're going to give you some scores around Major League Baseball in a few moments. Take a look at the scoreboards around the CCAA, CCC, or the Triple C AA Sports, known as CCC or CCCCAA Sports.org scoreboard update. Chabot now leads 4-3 over the Ends at bottom of the 7th inning. Two teams battling to stay out of the cellar in the North Coast division of the 3C2A conference in that division. West Valley leads Monterey Peninsula 7-2. And the pitch. And Esquives could not find the ball. And we're going to see what should that be a score as. That would be a stolen base for Hawk. That'd be a stolen base. Modesto leads Sierra 5-0. They're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Sacramento City leads Diablo Valley 6-0 in the top of the 8th inning. Sacramento City, that's probably one of the best colleges when it comes to recruiting. One of the best community college baseball programs in the state of California. A lot of great players came out of that university or came out of that junior college. Some of the likes of, and it's a ground ball to Zoo. Great play. Throws the first. Got him. Another sensational play by Mark Zoo for the former Lowell High Cardinal graduate from San Francisco, coming up with another sensational play at shortstop. One man gone here in the last of the 8th inning. So Salvi has been retired, one man gone. Sacramento City College, that's where all the greats like former major leaguers, guys like Greg Vaughn, former Milwaukee Brewer, former Red, former Padre Greg Vaughn played there. former Giant, former University of Miami, FP Santangelo, playing for the Expos and for the played for the Expos, played for the Giants and the A's and Dodgers, played at that program years ago, was recruited by the University of Miami to go to Sac Community College, from Sacramento Community College up north. Here comes the 1-1. It's in there for a strike. It's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 1-2 to count. Gets the set. Here comes the 1-2. And he swings and misses. Escobar rifles the first in a great play by Miguel Escobar as he throws a bullet to the first baseman, Jackson Wood, as Giovannetti is retired, 2 men gone. So for Acosta, since coming in, that's strikeout number 8. 8 strikeouts now. I'm correct. That's strikeout number 8 for Angel Acosta. 2 men gone. And I believe we have a pinch hitter, or coming in to bat is Ethan Cases Wu. He's going to hit for Cases Wu is going to pinch hit for Tapia. He's going to come in and pinch hit. Ground ball, diving play by Zhu. Throws the first. Got him! An incredible play by Mark Zhu. Another sensational play by the shortstop as he post-snatch and takes away a base hit from Cases Wu, and the inning is over. So, Mark Zhu so far has been the Rams' star of the game, as he so far in this contest, he has now had at least 4 putouts. Great sensational play by the Laurel High graduate from San Francisco. That's it for the Trojans. No runs on 1 hit and nobody from the Trojans left on base. We will go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and there's a new pitcher for Skyline. It's 7-2 in favor of the Trojans of Skyline over your City College Rams of San Francisco. So we have a new pitcher coming in for, it'll be Christian Padilla. Padilla comes in, the left-handed pitcher for Skyline. He's going to come in. Going to get some work in, as he is a 6-foot sophomore with the Sacred Heart Cathedral. He's from South City with the Sacred Heart Cathedral in the city. And he is a sophomore with the SH in the city. Scheduled hitters for San Francisco in their first strike is Madera, Thompson, and Williams. The final numbers for Charlie Doman: he's the pitcher, a record 7 innings pitched, giving up 2 runs on a pair of hits. He only walked 2. He has 7 strikeouts. As a strikeout for Madura, 1 man gone here in the last of the 8th inning. Stay there for a strike 0-1. And Ryan Choi is he coming in? Number 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, got to put that in. Choi comes in. The right fielder from Cappuccino High is coming in. He replaces, as he's going to replace Chapia. For Skyline, here comes the pitch. Thompson whips one into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Goes to the right fielder, as Thompson's going to go all the way to second with a stand-up double. Coming in there is now Ryan Choi. He replaces Tapia. He's a 5'9" sophomore from San Bruno, right here with the Cappuccino High. That is the high school, of course, of former Major League great Keith Hernandez, the former a 2-time World Series champion, won 2 World Series rings with the St. Louis on the world champion St. Louis Cardinals back in 1982 when they defeated the Milwaukee Brewers in that memorable 7-game World Series when he had that big key base hit that turned out to be the game-winning RBIs in the Cardinals' 6-3 Game 7 win over the Milwaukee Brewers. Back. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's now and of course, Hernandez won a World Series after he was traded from the Cardinals to the Mets in 1983. A spark plug to the Mets winning their World Series in 1986. That ball gets under the catcher, Nguyen. Has a 2-ball, 1-strike count. So Cappuccino High is a pretty good high school. They'll be remembered. Of course, Keith Hernandez is born in San Francisco. His father was a firefighter. Hernandez went to Cappuccino High in San Bruno, part of the great broadcasting team with the New York Mets with Gary Cohn and his former then teammate Ron Darling. Evens account at 2-2. As Padilla is in there pitching to Donovan Williams. Full count or even count 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Way a little outside, 3-2. We'll give you some more scores coming up after this half inning. It's the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called, and Donovan Williams is out of there on strikes. Came back with that same pitch. Kind of an outside slider, hit the outside corner, strike 3. That's strikeout number 2 for Christian Padilla. 2 men gone. Mark Zhu coming to the plate. 1 for 3. Time's been called. Mark Zhu, one of the few bright spots for San Francisco. He's accounted for the only 2 runs for the Rams. And he has played sensationally. He has had so far 3 or 4 assists in this contest. Played sensationally, not only at the plate, but on the field as well, or vice versa. Not only on the field with his glove, but also at the plate with his bat. 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. Here comes the pitch. That's low in the dirt. For San Francisco, that's only their 2nd home run all year as a team. The only other player that has homered was David Howard, homered against Monterey Peninsula a few weeks back. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And Zhu hits that one foul. And 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And that's strike 3, foul tipped it as the catcher Nguyen able to grab it on the foul tip. Zhu is out of there on strikes. And that's it. So, barring a miracle comeback, Mark Zhu will finish the day. He will finish the day with a 1 for 4 day with the 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. And that's it. So, it's no runs on 1 hit. And the Rams stranded a runner on base. And we go to the 9th. With Skyline leads it 7-2.
We're kind of a quick game, ain't gonna lie.
Okay. It's only 7-2.
We're playing.
Oh, you don't have Instagram, brother.
Try the deep center field, and that is a touchable home run. That is a solo shot home run by the batter. That's a home run. That's a solo home run by Ethan Reeder, and it's now an 8-2 ball game. So it's Ethan Reeder driving one to the deepest part of the yard, and now they increase their lead to 8-2. As we started off here in the 9th inning on a solo shot home run by Ethan Reeder from the native, as he took that one deep in the yard. And it's now an 8-2 game for the City native. Went to Stewart Hall in San Francisco. So now that's only the second one given up by Acosta. Now to the plate is Elijah Fairchild. We're going to give you some more scores on the CCCAA scoreboard update. As we're now in the top of the ninth inning, Chaffee over Barstow, 13-2. Sac City leads 6-0 over Diablo Valley. Take a look at some of the conference scores that affect. That's a strikeout as Fairchild's going on strikes, one man gone. Sequoia's defeated Saddleback 5-2. And then right now, bottom of the seventh inning, Chabot leads Deanza in the toilet bowl battle for the team who's trying to avoid staying out of the cellar in the 3C2A North Division, 4-3. And then it's Las Maderas leads Laney College over in Oakland, 3-2. They're in the top of the fifth inning over in the East Bay in Oakland. And then top of the fifth inning, it's 12-1 San Mateo all over Kenyatta. As San Mateo, College of San Mateo, bouncing back after that tough heartbreaker on Tuesday. Just giving an update of the scores. 3-2 Santa Barbara over Riverside Community College as Bergen goes on base for a walk. Bottom of the sixth, I should say, it's now 14-2. San Mateo leads Canada. Las Maduras from the East Bay over in Pittsburgh near Antioch. They lead Laney 4-2. Bottom of the sixth over at Laney College in Oakland. And then it's now Chabot leading Deanza 5-4. They're in the bottom of the eighth over at Chabot in Hayward. West Valley leads Monterey Peninsula 7-5. That pitch is in there for a strike. Gabe Malera, so far this afternoon, has an RBI double. He has actually 3 RBIs, a single. He has struck out. He has scored a run. Time has been called. Check out the West Coast Conference action. Checking out that score in a moment. And a grab ball off the glove of the third baseman Gerby. He will throw first when he get there. Not in time. As that ball was off the glove of Angel Gerby, he nearly came up with a sensational play as Jackson Wood tried to swipe the tag and was a little too late as Malera is on with an infield hit. And now advancing. So now with 2 outs. So that's a base hit. Why the guy picked off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it was a caught stealing by, as we missed it, the runner goes. And that's another stolen base. So Miguel Escobar have thrown at least 2 of 3 batters for throwing out 2 Trojan hitters so far today. Here comes the pitch. It's low and for a ball. Our out-of-town scoreboard. Gonzaga leads St. Mary's 4-1 in the top of the seventh. Santa Clara with a big win, ending their 4-game losing streak, beating San Francisco 5-0. Santa Clara has now beaten San Francisco. That's their seventh, or have now beaten them 6 of their last 7 game meetings. They've won 3 of the last 4 up on the hilltop. Popped up, foul. It's going to go in foul territory. Will there be enough room? No. That runs out of real estate, goes into the Rams bullpen. So Santa Clara is now coming in there, have beaten San Francisco now they're now 6-1 in their last 7 meetings. They're 3-1, have won 3 of the last 4 on the hilltop. So you can sense now the balance of powers has shifted in that rivalry. Longtime Bay Area WCC rival. Strike 3 called on the backdoor corner, inside corner, and Nguyen is going on strikes. And that's it. That's another strikeout for Acosta. That's 8 strikeouts now for Acosta as we go to the bottom of the ninth. It's last call for the Rams as they trail 8-2. Which one's 19? So we now go to the last half of the ninth inning. It will be for the Rams. It will be Wood, Esquivel, and Howard, the heart of the lineup for them coming. And first pitch from Padilla. That pitch is in there for a strike 0-1. So quick around D1 baseball. 5-0. Santa Clara's beating San Francisco on the hilltop. As now Santa Clara has now beaten them. They're now have won 6 of the last 7 meetings. They've beaten them 3. They're 3-1 versus the Dons on the hilltop in their last 4. Right now in the 7th inning, Gonzaga leads St. Mary's 4-1 over at the new Ronald Gallagher Stadium in Moraga. Check with also other college baseball games tonight around the Bay Area. We're going to give you some scores coming up. That pitch is outside in there for a ball, evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch, outside slider missing. It's now a 1-2. Here comes the 2-2. Just missing, and it's now a full count, 3-2. Miguel Esquivel is on deck. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a rip liner fair right to the first baseman Burgon as Wood has been retired. One man gone here in the last of the ninth. That's a ground out 3 unassisted if you keep the score at home. Miguel Esquives will come to the plate with one man out here in the last of the ninth. Esquives 0 for 3, grounded out twice and struck out. Other games going in tonight, or right now, bottom of the third inning, San Jose State and UC Santa Barbara, the defending Mountain West Conference and Tournament League and Tournament champion San Jose State Spartans down in Southern California taking on the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. San Jose State right now are struggling. They're in next to last in their conference. They're 4-8 and 8-17. They have lost 3 in a row, losing their midweek game to USF. They're 0-2 versus San Francisco for the season. Strike 3. There's a strike 2, I should say. Evens the count at 2-2. Not a good start for the Spartans. Fresno State will take on UNLV. That's going to be a 6:05 local time start. So it's tough sledding for Spartans head coach Brad Sanfilippo. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball chopper. That is a foul ball. Foul ball called by the home plate umpire. It just shows you in college baseball, last year's success does not necessarily always guarantee or necessarily translate to this year. What happened last year is done with, and the Rams are struggling. Or I should say that the Spartans are struggling this year. Here's the pitch. And it's off the glove of Padilla into second base. Throws over the first in time, and Esquives is retired. So that'll be a 4-3. Or it's going to be 1-4-3 put out. 2 men gone. Other games to check out later will be Stanford will be taking on the Utah Utes in conference play later tonight. That game will be starting in a little more than an hour and 5 minutes. The Cal Golden Bears, about 35 minutes from now, they'll take on the Arizona State Wildcats down in Tempe. Howard right back to the mound to Padilla. He can throw the first, and the ball game is over. 1-3 put out, you keeping score, and that's it. The ball game is over as the Skyline Trojans hands the Rams their 5th consecutive loss. And they win it this afternoon by a score of 8-2. We're going to take this timeout. We'll give you the final totals in a few moments. We'll be right back. How many hours is that?
225.
225? All right. And the home run was by Reeder, right? Hey, keep the video rolling. I'm gonna do my totals in just a moment. I'm gonna do my totals. I'm gonna do my totals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do. Yeah. So what was the final score of that Giants game?
6-4.
6-4. Okay. Acosta gave up. Hits. He had 9 strikeouts.
Who did?
Acosta.
Yeah, he was stealing, dude.
He went. He came in the second. So I say about 8 1/3. I gotta go do my post game because I gotta record it. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. All right. No problem. Back here on the campus of Skyline here in San Bruno, and the final score: your City College Rams fall to the Skyline Trojans by a score of 8-2. Here are the final totals of the ball game for the Trojans of Skyline: 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. San Francisco 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. The win goes to Charlie Dolman. The loss goes to Jordan Renteria. The home runs were by Reeder for the Trojans, and Mark Zoo hit his first home run, only the second home run hit by San Francisco Rams all year long. For Dolman, he pitched 7 innings, giving up 2 earned runs, a pair of hits, a pair of walks, and he had 7 strikeouts. And then Renteria's day was not that good. Too many walks. He walked 4 in an inning and a third. He gave up 4 earned runs. He had 1 strikeout. Angel Acosta, I think him and Mark Zhu is our players of the game. Acosta, 8 1/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. He only walked, I think, only 2, and he had 9 strikeouts coming out in long relief. So they're both Mark Zhu accounted for only the 2 runs for San Francisco. He ended up in the contest, he ended up going for Zhu, the Lowell High School graduate, going 1 for 4, but he ended up playing defensively, ended up getting got 5 or 6 defensive assist putouts. So both him and Angel Acosta are our co-players of the game for San Francisco in the losing effort. Time of the ball game, by the way, 2 hours and 25 minutes. And that means with the win, we look at the baseball standings in the conference, 3C 2A conference, San Francisco will now drop their 5th consecutive game. They will now drop to 2-6 in conference play. 2-6 in conference play. And they will now drop to 8-17 overall, while Skyline now improves to 10 in a row. They're now 8-0 in conference play, and they're now 19-8 overall. And then taking a look at that scoreboard, more importantly, as we look at the City or College of San Mateo, who won earlier in the day, as they were winners, they end up were winning the last time. They were just dominated. They routed Kenyatta after a tough loss on Tuesday. We're trying to get a scoreboard update on that, as right now in the bottom of we take a look at the CCCAA scoreboard update. We're waiting to get the information in just a moment. Giants, by the way, falls to the Padres on opening day down at Petco Park, 6-4. They fell short in Bob Melvin's debut as manager of the San Francisco Giants, the former Cal Berkeley and Palo Alto native. Bottom of the 8th right now, Chabot leads De Anza 16-4 and then right now we're trying to find the score of for seeing if the final score for the top of the 7th. It's 17-2. San Mateo leads Canada. So now you look at the standings right now. Looking at the standings, San Mateo about to go to 6-2, and Chabot is about to go to 6-2. They will now both have a 4-game lead of San Francisco, and then with Kenyatta winning Kenyatta about to lose their 6th straight. San Francisco lost their 5th in a row. So that's the way it went on Thursday afternoon. We'd like to thank everybody here. We'd like to thank Dr. Harold Brown, the Director of Athletics for City College Rams, the rest of the staff of the athletic department. We'd also like to thank our camera guy, our technician, Ruben Zamora, on my left, giving you the video stream. And I'd like to thank all of you fans who are watching this afternoon. Our next broadcast will be on Saturday, this Saturday on the eve before Easter, as the final game of this 3-game series. The City College Rams will take on the Skyline Trojans for the 3rd final game up here in San Bruno. The first pitch will be at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our pregame show will start at approximately 12:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for the latest news on City College Rams athletics and so much more, go to ccsfathletics.com. And as always, for all the updates on community college news and so much more, go to cccaasports.org. That's cccaasports.org. For now, I'm Brian Professor B. Davis, and so long. Once again, the final score this afternoon, your City College Rams fall to the Skyline Trojans as the Trojans beat the Rams 8-2. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis, and wish all of you have a very pleasant good evening and good night here from Skyline College in San Bruno. Thank you for watching this edition on City College Rams Baseball on SidelineHD.com. Have a wonderful good night, everybody. Have a pleasant good evening. Was that? Oh, yeah. I got to go to the bathroom like right now. I got to pee like right now. I kid you not. And so.